All right, I'm 495,900 total lifetime races. That's just 24,205 races. No, 605 races behind Tendons. So today I'm going to be doing two separate sessions. The first one's going to be a pretty short one, only about 600 races in length or so. The second one, actually, no, the first one's only going to be around 500. The second one, it'll be well over 1,000. And then tomorrow's video is going to have probably the biggest of the three sessions over the next few days because I'm going to try to do 3,000 races over the next 2 days. The original plan kind of got foiled because I slept about 6 hours too long. So yeah. Anyway, over here in the leagues, I'm over here almost 3 million XP. Tariff's 4.1 million XP. Looks like he has done some racing since we started, but ever since yesterday, he's still over me by like 1,000 races. Here's the team leagues. Anyway, let's start. 2 hours and 3 minutes into the first blitz of the video now. It's 192 races into the session, 91 races done during the first hour, and 95 during the second hour. I do believe that's now 2 hours later, 368 races into the session now. That is 80 races done during hour 3 and 94 during hour 4. All right, I just went through the final hour of the blitz. Now it's 469 races into the session, and I did a whopping 97 races during that time, that final hour, which is not that bad at all, actually. All right, this concludes the first blitz of the video. I'm currently over here at 496,402 total lifetime races, which is a total of 24,000. Let me give you a second. 24,103 races behind Tendons. 502 races into the session. If we go over to the leagues, I'll probably be over 3.5 million. I'm behind Tariff by a considerable margin. I hope to be even further behind, and we'll see how things play out. But as for the team, well, 18 million points, XP, whatever. We're doing pretty well. Anyway, I'll see you once I start my next blitz today. Hey, would you look at that? Tariff Shimura and I all got the same race again. Same speed zone, pretty much. Tariff, of course, sandbagging at the top of the speed zone. 233 races into the second blitz of the session. With a video, 57 races done during the first hour, not so great. 96 during the second, that's amazing. And 74 during the third, again, not so great. I did take some breaks in both of those hours, barely considering this a blitz, I guess. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, now that's 332 races into the session. Like, what, 3 or 4 hours or so into the blitz? Yeah, something like that. Going over to of course, I did 95 races during the hour. If we look over the Star Trek thing, of course. And yeah, let's keep going. All right, 398 races into the session. That's now 496,800 total lifetime races, which puts me now not that far behind Flood, actually. Flood. I'm so used to seeing Flood, considering I've been actively trying to pass him for 89 days before I started the Tendons series. But now this would be, 23,000 or so races behind Tendons. Now 23,705 to be exact. Going over to the leagues, I'm here in second place now. 900,000 behind Tariff. As for the team, well, we're approaching 20 million XP here. Guess what? It's reverse clickbait. I'm actually doing 3 sessions today, thanks to poor planning, to be honest. But yeah, 3 sessions. The third one should be longer than the first 2. All right, another new session. 362 races in. That's 4 hours of minimal effort, to be honest. I could have done better than that, that's for sure. But you can see how my 3 sessions were split up today. Doing pretty well, actually. And, well, I'm only going to go for 400 races this session. But that would still be 1,300 races for the video, so not bad, not bad. 400 races into the session now. That's 497,200 total lifetime races and 23,305 races behind Tendons. This is basically my entire activity for the whole day, if you were curious, because I do not recall showing them at those final clips. Final 2 hours of that blitz were 95 and 76, and 92, 83, and 43 from there this time around. Well, going over to the leagues, I'm over here in second place with 4.5 million XP, just 900,000 behind Tariff like usual. And, well, yeah, That's all for today. But for tomorrow, hopefully, I'll actually do a giant session without any interruptions. Guess we'll figure that part out soon enough.